Just a quick video on the Gen 2 dreaded lifter tick. If a few of you might know me on some of the forums, Gen 2 forums and Pajero forums, you know, on Facebook, and I've posted a few times, some would say a lot of times, about lifter tick and what people have done and how they've fixed it and replacing lifters and whether I need to, and you know, and all the rest. It goes on and on and on. I've tried, I reckon, at least 6 or 7 different viscosity oils. People say yes, change the oil. People say no, change the oil. Replace your lifters. No, that doesn't usually work. You know, etc. etc. I've just researched and researched and researched and researched. It's been a good 8 to 10 months of just reading stuff on the internet and eventually moving away from the Pajero, the 3.5 litre double overhead cam, and just looking at what people have been doing regardless of the type of engine. Although have been concentrating on the double overhead cams, you know, because of that type of engine. Anyway, a week ago I was reading and someone said about using 10W40, but Magnatech, Castrol Magnatech 10W40, and lo and behold, it's fixed it. So now, I'm not saying this is what you should put in your car, but all I'm saying is this is what stopped my lifter tick. And mine was pretty bad, and sometimes it was intermittent, but it was there, and could be really loud, and it obviously depending, you know, on the temperature of the oil, etc., and a few other things. Now, I've tried everything. Now, you know, I know that we should be using 15W30, 15W, you know, 40, whatever, and I even went down just to see a 5W30, so a fully synthetic 5W30, just to see if thinner oil. So I dumped that after about 200 k's, and then, you know, and I put the real thick stuff in, and you know, regardless of what people thought, I figured that, you know, this all started after I bought the car and I changed the oil for the first time. As soon as I changed the oil, I got lifter tick. So it always had me believing it had something to do with the viscosity of the oil. You know, the cold start temperature, so the 10W, and when it, you know, the viscosity when it warmed up. And I tried it, as I say, from 5 to 15, all the way from 30 to 50. You know, different types of oils. And the Castrol Magnatech has stopped the lifter tick. It is quiet as a mouse now. A little bit of noise at startup, but it's getting cold here in Melbourne. But literally 2 seconds after I start it, it's gone, and it doesn't come back. And I've been driving this constantly now for over a week, and I've had no issues. So early days, I know, but let's see what happens in a month's time. But hallelujah for Castrol Magnatech 10W40. Again, I'm not suggesting you put this in your car. My motor's done about 305,000 Ks. It's an old motor. You would think you wouldn't put this in it. You'd think you'd, you know, stick with your 15W or your 15W40 or 50 or whatever it is that's recommended, you know, for older engines. But this has certainly worked for me, and it's just a part synthetic. So Castrol Magnatech. It's important I say the brand, because I've used all different types of brands and I think they work differently. I'm no expert, but just letting you know this is what's worked for me. And you know, if you wanted to try it, if you've got lifter tick, give it a go, but do your research. You know, I don't want to recommend something that's going to damage your engine over time. This is what I'm going to use, this is what I'm going to go with, but it's my engine, and if I pop it, then it's on me. So yeah, but I just thought I'd throw that out there for anyone that has that lifter tick. I know it gives a lot of people the shits.